Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So glad you guys are here. I have to make a comment real quick. I just saw Sherry from Oklahoma is here. Welcome, Sherry, and welcome to my fellow Okie. I'm also from Oklahoma, so I'm sorry.
Me too.
But yeah, hey, that's kind of what we do. Let me show you what we're going to create today. I am super excited. These are seasonal accordion fold cards. This is just a design I've always loved. So you see it ties in the front, super cute, right? We're going to open it and we've got this gorgeous accordion fold. We've got a place here to write our message. It is such a fun card to create. Now listen, I did mine seasonal, but this is the design. Let me tell you, you can use this for any season. Let me show you our Christmas one, because of course we're all getting ready to do our Christmas cards. Aren't those so much fun? I absolutely love these, and the recipient will too. Let's go ahead and flip myself back over. We're going to bring my friends on. Oh, well, almost. Brenda's
and a half friends.
Brenda's just an avatar today.
Just an avatar.
We were fine, and then all of a sudden we were like, Brenda, you're gone. And she's like, I can hear you, but
yeah, my camera can't be found today. So
it changed its mind.
My brain is in the same position.
It
can't be found.
It can't be found.
I'm picturing the little spinning downloading.
Yeah, that's downloading. All that's going on up here right now.
We've all had these days, right?
Yep.
Yeah. I think we've all had the brain is just stuck in a continual spinning wheel of death.
Yep.
I wonder if it happened because of the power outage yesterday.
Yeah. We were just talking. Brenda had a plane that couldn't get altitude and hit power lines, and all the power was out for what? Many hours.
About 5 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. I live right by a little tiny airport and didn't go well, but everybody's okay. So, that's good.
Yeah. That's the important part. Nick Ross is here. Hey, Nick. We haven't seen you in a while. So good to have you here.
See, he says finally. So
finally. Yeah. So glad you're here. We've got Deborah, Patricia, Darlene, Nancy, and Janice. Good morning, everyone. We're so glad that you're here. We're really excited about creating these cards. Should we get started?
Sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can see my dog licking herself in the bottom now.
Chewy was here yesterday, and she was just pawing at me, and I'm like,
she's
Chewy,
been needy lately.
Super needy right now. I don't know what her deal is.
Doggy dementia going on there.
Probably. She's almost 18, if not.
No,
she's
she
probably
is
already
18.
Christina. She's 18. Yeah.
We honestly don't. Well, you got her when she was 13.
11.
11. Sorry,
Yeah.
11.
We
don't even know.
Yeah. Didn't anticipate her making it this long, but every time we go to the vet and I'm like, oh no, this could be it. They're like, nope, she just needs an antibiotic. She's great.
Even the vet made the comment, though. The vet was making the comment about
this is the oldest pup I've seen in a while. I'm like, yeah.
She's an old girl.
And
boy, when you look at her, I was just yesterday, I was looking through some photos and I found, 11-year-old Chewy. And I'm like, doesn't even look like the same dog anymore.
I know. Nick said he just ordered all of his toppers for his pear glasses.
Okay, Nick, I need photos. Photos. Oh, how fun. I'm so glad that you got them too. I don't even have any on today. I just went clear today. It's just one of those days.
So Connie,
yes.
Neva, I'm going to probably slaughter her name. Neva Poland says, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. I'm really here and you're on live. And I'm actually able to tell you how much I admire you. I think that you're absolutely fantastic. Well, so do we. We think she's fantastic.
She needs to just come stay in my house, or she needs to email me every day and
tell you nice things.
Oh boy.
Especially on the days when the spinning wheel is going downloading. Oh, and Nancy says, I ditto that. You guys, thank you so much. You make my day. I love you all so much. This, honestly, doing these lives is I look forward to these days. I look forward to being on here and being live. Pre-recording is great, but it's awfully lonely. So this is always fun. Okay. So, I was going to say something. Downloading.
Well, you're downloading. I do have a couple exciting things I do want to tell people about while
let's hear.
letting a couple more people get on. Today is a very exciting day. Today is, I'm being pawed at now. Today is 15% off all stamps and stamp tools. This is an excellent sale that's only going to last until midnight tonight.
Yeah.
So you guys want to hop on that. So stamp tools, I know I saw someone asking yesterday, does that include dies? No, it's just cleaning supplies, blocks, things like that.
Yeah.
But all stamp sets are 15% off. And so we're excited about that. And then coming up.
And can I just tell you?
Please
so what is today? Thursday, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Who placed an order on Tuesday?
Yep.
Of course.
I did. I'm like, doggone it. And I ordered 2 stamps.
Me too. Oh, well.
Oh, well.
Not like I don't have another order going in today with that deal.
Yeah. I know. And now, I need to get on there and look because I just, and it was NJ Cardmaker on our YouTube membership. She was talking about the was it called warm sweater?
Yeah, or something like that.
Warm
something.
And
that's
she
what
said,
I ordered. Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, Nancy's the one who got us to order. I was like, oh, I like it. Do I want it? And then she sent over a really cute card. And I'm like, okay. Warm hello. Thank you, Nancy. It's warm hello. And it is so cute. So yeah, cute. I ended up ordering that one. Could have got it for 15% off, but didn't know a sale was coming. So there we go.
Oh, yeah. Kathleen, I agree. That Road to Christmas is so cute.
Yes. That's the kit, right?
It is. And it is gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm just about to start. I'm going to be teaching stamping classes at one of the local tech centers. And so we're going to do the haunted house kit and the little boxes. I can't remember what they're called. Sorry, but we're going to do those 2 kits in October. And then in September, I just sent over the Road to Christmas and she fell in love. And so, yeah, we're going to be doing that one and another one. We just wanted to give people options, which kit they wanted. So yeah. Oh, Bonnie said she received her Road to Christmas. I'm so glad to see you guys loving the kits. I know we're paper crafters. I own a lot of stuff. And so sometimes I do that, I want to create creatively. I want to come up with the idea. But I'm telling you, these kits are so cute. And when you're working, like, for instance, with Christmas cards, you're wanting those quickly. So, yeah, I think the kits are great. Well, shall we jump in?
Wait, I have one more exciting thing.
Oh, that's right. You said you had 2. Go.
Yes. Tomorrow, registration begins for the Fall 2025 Creative 8 Retreat.
Oh, wow. That came fast.
Okay. And let me just tell you, I've filmed my 2 because in Creative 8 Retreat we pre-record videos. That does 2 things. One, if you want the short and sweet version, you can watch that, but it's also a backup plan. So if just like Brenda right now, there's no camera, these things happen. That's technology. So we always have this backup plan. But I was editing my card, and then I have an incredible box. So cool. It's perfect for Christmas. And my card, it's the coolest fun fold. I'm just saying, you guys, Creative 8 Retreat.
It's going to be fun.
We're going to be doing a lot of Christmassy things, and well, really, we're doing all kinds of things. But because the fall retreat, we will be having a Christmas project in there with each one. So hope you guys join me. Remember, if you join, though, if you sign up before Sunday, you get the 4 bonus tutorials, the fun fold tutorials, and those have a little video in it too. So you're going to want that. I'm just saying. So yeah, be watching. If you're on my newsletter list, you'll get an email tomorrow with the registration link. And I'd love for you guys to join me. It's going to be a great time. Okay, now can I start?
Now you may start.
You may start now.
I am going to start now. Thank you. We always like to give everyone a chance to get online. So, all right, friends, let's see. We're going to be using, for the first card, it's fall. Only it's still like 90 degrees here. What is it right now? It's 78 degrees, but it's still hot here. But I'm ready for fall. How about you? I have fallen in love with the Gathering Moments stamp set. It is one of my favorites. Look at those gorgeous, distinctive leaves and toadstools and the acorn. It's fantastic. Cajun Craze, Crushed Curry, and Early Espresso are the colors we're going to use today. So let's jump in. I'm going to start here, and I did do this in advance, but I've got a piece of crushed curry that is a 4 by 5 1/4. This has now been my favorite embossing folder lately. You guys have seen me use it a lot, but don't you love it when, oh, I'm not on the screen. I'm talking to you. Hi, everybody. This has quickly become one of my favorite embossing folders. I have used it a lot, and guess what? It's really not just for fall. It's called Gathering Leaves, but I've used it on a lot of different projects. Here's something. I didn't do it on this one, but you can also make the leaves fall if you emboss at an angle. So I did go ahead and emboss my crushed curry. All right. And I've got a piece now. This is a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So a quarter sheet there. I'm going to add this piece of crushed curry. You notice I'm going adhesive all the way around. Embossed cardstock, you just need to do that, because when you emboss, you're kind of bending that cardstock. And if you don't put the adhesive all the way around, sometimes you'll get little buckles. So I recommend all the way around. Okay, card base, if you will. All right, we're going to set that aside. We're going to come in with some designer series paper. And this is, let's see, it was a 5 1/4 by 4. Now, this pattern can go any which way, so I wasn't real concerned about how I cut it, but we're going to put the 5 1/4 up at the top, and let's do some cutting. So we're going to start, and if possible, try to cut it in this order, because when you put your card together, the pattern flows. Okay. So if at all possible, if you're using scraps, it's fine. Okay. Go ahead and do that. But like I said, if you're going to go ahead and bring in the 4 by 5 1/4, cut it this way. We're going to start 3/4 of an inch. Okay. 3/4. Then we're going to go 1 3/4. And I'm going to go ahead and just kind of keep these in order to make it easy. And now I'm going to go 2 1/4. And that's going to leave me a 1/2 inch. So those are my pieces. Now, I got my paper trimmer out, cutting blade out of the way, because we're going to do some scoring. So this is a 1/2 sheet of Cajun Craze, 4 1/4 by 11. Okay, we're going to do some more scoring. So we're going to score, again, make sure that cutting blade's out of your way. We're going to score 1 inch, 3 inch, 5 1/2 inches, and we're going to swing the arm out, and we're going to go 8 inches. All right. Okay. I can now put the paper trimmer away. Get that out of the way. Let's bring in a bone folder, and we're going to do some burnishing. So I'm going to fold in an accordion fold, which is ironic because it's called the seasonal accordion fold card. Crazy. So we're going to accordion fold our cardstock. So that's going to be our little fun card base. Let's go ahead, since it's here, let's go ahead and add our designer series paper. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up, and we're going to add our pieces here. And Christina, Brenda, if there are any comments, let me know, or questions. You'll kind of see, let me show you. We're going to do that. This last one.
I do have an important comment.
Yes.
It's Lori's birthday. She's heading out for her birthday breakfast right now.
Oh my goodness. I hope you're having a donut. I hope you're having a donut. What are you having for your birthday breakfast? I miss donuts so much. If you guys remember, we shared with you that my husband discovered he was diabetic. And being the good wife that I am, I said, all right, we're in this together, in sickness and in health, right? And so I've been kind of sticking to the same diet that he is on. for his diabetes. And I did tell him yesterday or day before, I said, okay, confession time. I'm having a donut tomorrow. And he's like, you're allowed. And I said, well, I know, but I said I was with you on this. And I am having a donut tomorrow because I can't stand it anymore. And it was so good.
Hey,
and the sweet people, they even included 2 donut holes.
Oh, they knew you needed. Hey, Connie.
Yeah.
Michelle Quinn is asking, what night are we doing the kit together?
That is September 23rd.
That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah. So that's next Tuesday. Tuesday.
And that's for everybody, correct?
Everybody. Well, all the members of YouTube. So all 3 tiers of the YouTube membership.
Okay. And can you please tell us what time?
Okay. And that'll be at 6:30 Central Time.
Okay.
Okay. All right, guys. You saw me just add a very vanilla. This is a 2 3/4 by 4. I know we don't have anything there yet. Let's take that last piece of designer series paper. And let's see, which way did that go on? This way. Honestly, this one over here at the end, no one's ever going to tell if my pattern is still going the same direction. Okay. All right. This is where you're going to write your message. Let's do some stamping. All right. I'm going to start with this leaf here and Cajun Craze. I'm going to bring in some grid paper just in case I'm stamping off. So let me show you. When your card is folded, this right here, I want to do a little stamping on that one. So we'll just kind of have a few little falling leaves here. All right. Oh, why not add it here? Not that anyone will probably see it, but why not? Okay. So there's that. Now we're going to work on this part. And we are going to do a lot of stamping here. So this very vanilla is a 2 1/4 by 4 inches. So we are going to start, let's see, it was with Cajun Craze. And this is a good friendship card. So a great one for, just as the Thanksgiving season starts. Your friendship means the world to me. And you notice it wouldn't fit this way. This is one of my favorite tips. When a greeting won't fit, go at a diagonal. I almost said ski-wampus, my other favorite word. Remember the stamp that we just used there? Let's stamp a couple of those. Okay. And now we're going to bring in some crushed curry. Sorry, that's clanging like crazy, isn't it? We'll bring in another leaf. I mean, do you see the detail in these leaves? It's gorgeous. I'm telling you, absolutely gorgeous. Okay. And I'm going to add just a little bit more crushed curry. Just a touch. Okay. My last one is going to be in early espresso, and we're going to do our sentiment in early espresso too, or sentiment, our little tag for the front. So for this one, we've got just kind of these little berries, and it's just the right size to fill in anywhere that you feel like you just need a little something. So that's really what I used with that one. Right there. Okay. So I'm going to bring in my greeting, and that is, what have I got? 3/4 by 3 inch. And I'm going to say thankful for you. Again, perfect for a friendship card. When you stamp this, you're going to go all the way down to the right side. Ooh, let's see if I can line that up. Hey, not too bad. All right. Stamping done. It really is a pretty quick card, you guys. All right. I'm going to bring in my accordion fold here. And, let's add this before I do too much. We're going to add. And if you wanted to go ahead and do more designer series paper instead of stamping, friends, you could stamp all of it and it would be gorgeous. But I really loved the gold. Do you see the gold that's in the paper? It was just too pretty not to use. All right. So here's my trick with your greeting. I'm just going to put a little dot of adhesive there. I'm going to add it Okay. Just going to kind of hold it in place. I'm going to use the hole punch trio. You guys do know it comes with 3 of them. I'm going to use just the little slot punch. You're going to bring it right there. Give that a punch. You're going to go through all of those layers, okay? But it's not a tough one to do. I've got some basic beige ribbon, 20 inches. And we will slide that from underneath, okay? Bring it around the back. Whoops. And this is going to tie right here at the slot punch, okay? So I'm going to try to get my tails about the right size. So you guys know, you've heard me, when it comes to tying bows, my little trick is you pull up and down, not across. If you pull up and down, and then we tie, you're going to have just a much prettier bow because it's going to lay a little bit straighter. Okay.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah.
Michelle Quinn said, we may want to mention that stamp cases are also on sale if anyone is determined to keep the cases.
That is true. I forgot about stamp cases being on there. Thank you, Michelle. I appreciate that. She is absolutely right. And I personally am holding out. I want to see the new stamp cases and play with them and see what I think. So I don't know. I'm kind of, like I said, if you guys watched my video on that, I was a little on the fence, but I'm feeling pretty good about it now. Friends, this ribbon that's on the back, this is optional. And did you see that falling off my shelf? I'm going to go ahead and just put some tape on it just to hold that in place. Okay. I just don't want it to go flying. It's probably fine, but I like to go ahead and hold it down. When you add the adhesive to the back of your card, this is another one. You're going to want to go a little heavy because it's going to go on embossed cardstock. Okay. And by the way, if you didn't want to emboss it, you could stamp some leaves and crushed curry all over that, and it would be just as beautiful. So if you don't have the embossing folder, you just don't have one that you think will work, go ahead and stamp on it. Friends, that's how easy it is to create the card. So we open, we have the place to write your message. We have all the gorgeous gold and all those beautiful fall colors. Love, love, love. All right. I'll tell you what, I'm going to let Christina give a shout out to our YouTube members while I switch everything over and we're going to create the Christmas card.
Yes, I would like to shout out our incredible YouTube members. We absolutely love you guys. Our Simply Simple supporters. We appreciate your support so much. We love our Fun Fold friends. You guys get to join us on our happy hour live. You get all of the measurements and diagrams and access to the videos a day early. And then, of course, we have our Fancy Fold fanatics. You guys are amazing. We love getting to do our social hour with you guys before happy hour, where we just get to hang out and chat. You guys get the full written tutorials for everything. And we just appreciate every single one of you so, so much.
Yeah. And what's great, too, like we said, when we say they get the tutorials or the Fun Fold friends, they get the diagrams. That's for every video that I do, not just the ones that we do on our happy hours. But okay, so be sure to go check that out. Okay, check it out. And hey, if you join now, you can join us for our kit together on the 23rd. All right, my next card is created with the Jolly Holly stamp set. Love, look at these great fonts. Love it. Okay, let's jump in. This time I did my embossing. And this is a piece of old olive 4 by 5 1/4. And I used the Peaceful Greenery. Now, this has quickly become another favorite of mine. But I got to tell you, even though it's got this label in the middle, I have used this folder in so many different ways. I've used the sides to do some embossing. This one, let me show you. With the embossing, you can't, I mean, with the label on the inside, you can't even see it once I put the card on it. So Don't think of this embossing folder that the only thing you can do is something with a label. I have been very creative with this one. Now, for this card, we're going to place this. Our card is in, where did my adhesive go? Mossy Meadow, 4 1/4. I've got stuff everywhere. 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And just like our other card, let's go ahead and get kind of heavy with that adhesive all the way around. Mossy Meadow and Old Olive, gorgeous together. Then we're going to bring in our cherry cobbler, and it's just going to be gorge. Okay, here we go. If you guys remember, this was a 4 1/4 by 11, and we did scoring at 1 inch, 3 inch, 5 1/2 inches, and 8 inches. Let's go ahead and accordion fold and burnish our edges. And on this card, our designer series paper, we're going to use the Traditions of Christmas. Loving this one. By the way, there is a class that Stampin' Up! Is offering featuring that Traditions of Christmas. And I've been using that one a lot too. So be sure to check that out. I know we talked about it in the newsletter. And, oh, I got to put my pieces together. Oh, no. It's like a puzzle. Well, we'll figure it out, won't we? Maybe. I can't figure it out. Is that it? I don't think that's it either. You know what? I'm not going to worry about it. If I'm not worried about it, you guys don't need to worry about it, and we can just have fun creating. This is another, do you see the gold in the paper? I'm telling you. And this is a card. Like I said, this started out as a 4 by 5 1/4. So you'd be able to make 3 of these cards. No, 6, forgive me, 6 Christmas cards from a sheet. I'm doing this all backwards, but it doesn't matter. We're just going to get these pieces on here. And for this card, I'm actually going to use Very Vanilla again. So we're focusing on the Very Vanilla cardstock today. Sometimes Very Vanilla needs a little love, don't you think? It needs a little love. All right, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to add this piece to my 2 3/4 by 4 Very Vanilla. We're going to do some stamping on it, but I do want to have my little side piece of DSP put on there just to help me see. I'm going to set this off to the side. Let's bring in everything we need to stamp. All right. And for this card, Mossy Meadow, Cherry Cobbler. All right. Let's start. Well, we're going to start it off. Okay. Let's get everything in here. So this is the sentiment part of the message. Okay. Yes, we're going to do that in Cherry Cobbler. May the spirit of the season bring you hope, happiness, and love. That's a little crooked. Let's try that again. 2-sided paper. Gotta love it. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm going to bring in my holly leaves and berries in Mossy Meadow. Okay. And on this one, we are going to stamp the word Mary with that fabulous font. Mary in Mossy Meadow. And Christmas in Cherry Cobbler. Oh, and our greeting. Let's get our greeting for the front. Remember before when I said you want to stamp this all the way down on the right side? We're going to do that again. Bright and happy Christmas wishes. All righty. Stamping done, but we do need to color in our holly leaves and berries. So we're going to bring in some Stampin' Blends. And I've only got 3. I'm going to use the dark Cherry Cobbler for the holly berries. I'm not going to try to do any blending on those. You can if you want, but I was fine. They're pretty small. We'll just color those in. On the holly leaves, I'm going to take the dark, and I'm just going to get the detail here in the middle. That's in dark. And, oh, you know what? I better use well, let's see if I can use the brush tip. Yeah, I think I'm good. So this is the light, which now we can kind of blend those together. Ooh, I'm sticking. All right, guys, we'll get this all colored in. If you have your Stampin' Right markers, you guys know you can definitely do this with your Stampin' Right markers, okay? And I did I say Old Olive or did I say Mossy Meadow? If I said Old Olive, I'm sorry, this is Mossy Meadow.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah.
Lisa Cloud had a comment, and I think it was a great one. She was asking if you could use the Fright Night die for that particular sentiment where you just colored your leaves. And I mean, I recommended die. Yeah, it's a cute label, and I just recommended that she try it with scratch paper, but I think it's a great idea because
that is a great idea because you know you can. Yeah, if you had a die, you could easily add that. And I love adding dies to stuff. My goodness, yeah. Yeah, be sure. Was that Lisa you said? That asked that?
Yes.
Okay, thank you, Lisa. That would be, yeah, you notice I'm really not using dies on any of these cards. So I think that would be fantastic. And we always love to incorporate dies into our projects. You guys know I'm always using my dies on something. Okay, friends, there we go. Do you remember our trick? A little dot of adhesive. This is really just to kind of hold it in place. Right there. I'm going to grab my slot punch. Give myself a punch. And where's my ribbon? This time I'm going to use, the Mossy Meadow and Gold. Woo! Which looks so gorgeous with the gold in this paper. Love, love, love. We will run this through. How are we doing on time? We're doing all right. We're running a little bit longer. Okay, friends. I do want to go ahead and finish putting this one together for you because I want to show you how we're going to cover that label. By the way, I'm using 20 inches of ribbon, and I'm doing that because I want the recipient to be able to tie it back up. Oh, I said I like to do my little bit of Scotch tape just to hold that in place. And again, heavy on the adhesive here because it is going on embossed cardstock. What label? I don't see a label. Back rub. And there you go, friends. Aren't those so cute? Fun, fun. This is going to go in a medium-sized envelope. No problems at all. So let me go ahead and bring in my first card, which now I get to tie up again because it's all untied. So do you guys send cards for the fall, for Thanksgiving, for, this is the time that I like to just send thanks cards, just fall thanks. I think that's kind of what fall is to me. It's not just about Thanksgiving, but just that opportunity to say thankful for you. And so I think a card like this is great. And you guys know, I love to tell you the cost of a 1 ounce stamp, or even a 2 ounce stamp if it's a thicker card. Is that not worth it just to bring a smile to someone's face and let them know they're appreciated? I'm telling you, it really is. Hope that you guys liked those cards. I think these were a lot of fun. Oh, and I got to see if I can grab next week's project. I typically have it ready for you, and I didn't. So let me grab these because I do want to show you. These are off the charts cool. So give me a second.
Hey, Connie.
Yeah.
You had just mentioned about the Happy Mail and sending them out to people. And I have a friend from high school that's been kind of going through a rough time. And I got her address and just popped a handmade card in the mail to her the other day. And she had commented about how much that really just touched her. And to receive that unexpectedly just made her whole day better. And I'm just like, yep. Happy Mail makes their days better. So
it does. It does. Sorry, I went to a black screen there. Yeah. I hit a wrong button. I love that, Brenda.
Yep,
it is. It really does mean a lot.
It's worth a couple stamps.
Absolutely. Next month's projects, guys, these are so cool. I hope you're ready. So this is a good wedding card. Winter weddings. We see a lot of them. Forever and always. Are you ready? Look at these, and they are so fast. They stand beautifully. We love a card that stands. Wishing you a lifetime of love and happiness. We've got these little fun floating panels. Halloween. Okay, so this one, I got to tell you, I don't typically send a lot of Halloween cards. I guess I just don't have a lot of little kids in my life. So I didn't have Halloween stamps, but you know what? I always buy Halloween paper so that I can create fun things. And this Spooky Sweet has die cuts already in it that you can use to add to the cards. And look at all the little candy on the paper. How cute is that? So if you like to send Halloween cards and you don't have Halloween stamps, I mean, I didn't even have a happy Halloween. So I just said, boo. So fantastic. Oh, Beverly Ricks has a tip. Let me read this. If you don't have a silicone mat, use parchment paper. Absolutely nothing sticks to it. I love this idea, as do I, Beverly. Beautiful. And I have parchment paper all over my house. So that is an excellent tip. I appreciate you sharing that. See, this is what we do around here. This is what's great with the lives. We can all come together. We share. And I loved Brenda's tip about just sending cards to just brighten people's day. It's so worth the cost of a stamp, right? Okay, friends. Jenny says she's not making Christmas cards, but this is gorgeous. Listen, Jenny, you can create this design with anything. I wanted to focus on, fall and Christmas, but the layout is perfect for anything. Darlene sends Halloween cards to her grandkids. So perfect. Perfect.
Do you think Jenny would feel better if she knew how often you send out Christmas cards?
Hey, I'm doing better. I try. What is the phrase about the cobbler's shoes or the kids that they have the worst shoes? I know it's because I'm making cards all the time that sometimes I can get really bad about sending my own cards. Oh, Brenda Bennett's here. Welcome. Welcome. I'm so glad that you guys could join me today. Hey, listen, make sure you go get the free download. Remember, we've got that great free download for you. So when you need to recreate the cards, you're going to need to know those scoring lines. So there is a download for you. If you are in the United States, friends, you can order right there. Remember that 15% off sale is today, September 18th only. So I'd love for you to grab these stamp sets while they're on sale. Because, who doesn't love 15% off? All right. All my love to you guys. Thank you for being here. We will be back next week. That is September 25th, I believe, for those fun cards that I just shared with you. So I hope you'll join me. Have a great day, my friends. Cheers. See you next time.